Hello, darling. Ma, your magical boots are looking delicious. This video is sponsored by U2s with their new officially licensed merchandise from Baldur's Gate 3. Look at these little guys, they're super high quality. They got characters from Baldur's Gate 3 in vinyls and in plushies. These are honestly really high quality. I don't feel like Gale's gonna break in half, contrary to how he is in the game, because he has so few hit points. And also look at the little Tara, it's so cute. I also love that most U2s are typically smiling or in a cheery expression, and they could never get that from Lae'zel. No! Don't turn me into marketable plushies, Istik! The boxes in the packaging are also really nice, and they have a little description on the back and like a little quote when you open them. I am fury. I am death! And like all U2s, once this collection is gone, it will be gone forever. So you better get them while you can. And I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a discount. By using my code, XP to level 3, you can get yourself 5% off any of these U2s. How do we get a cowboy hat on him? U2s, when can we get Giddy Up Gale? That would be so sick. Thanks to U2s for sponsoring this video, and make sure to go use the link in the description or the comments to get 5% off any one of these limited edition Baldur's Gate 3 vinyl figurines. Or the plushies, if you want one of those. All right, back to the video. Hello, I'm Gale. I love rules. Though initially you hear rules and you immediately think things like restriction, compliance, dogma, authoritarianism. You might think that the less rules a game has, the more creative that you can be with it, since a blank canvas can be whatever you want. But I find that blankness to be an all-consuming void of my creativity. The longer I stare into it, the longer I yearn for Pathfinder. Rules allow for creativity. Yes, you technically have infinite options with Empty Field McNodice TTRPG. And yeah, you can go overboard with specific rulings and things that you can do on your turn to the point where it just becomes a confusing mess, which is why I feel like most people enjoy that medium line. Enough here to tell me what to do and what I can do, and enough for me to break the entire thing and do whatever I want on my turn flavor-wise, and make an entirely new system and call it the 5e version of that thing. And whoa, hot take here, I think that 5e 2014 D&D does that pretty dang good. That's why it's so popular, because it understands you need to have rules as a jumping off point on what to even do in a Dungeon with a Dragon 2014. And then when you've been playing it for 10 plus years, you can do whatever you want. Hellish Rebuke can be called Sean Evans' Revenge, and it deals your new damage type, hot sauce damage. And that won't fundamentally break the system if all of your players play Wizard and they all take that spell. And now we have tons and tons of homebrew because this system can fit so much within it. It's so malleable. Wow, I love 5e and its ability to be whatever I want it to be. It's okay if you change it. It's actually encouraged. Ah! Oh my god, it's 2024 and there's new rules and they're changing everything. Monks are good, rangers are bad, there's no more race anymore, it's now called species, and your ability scores are now tied to your background instead. This is literally ruining Dungeons and Dragons. They changed the lore to make tieflings more inclusive. No! Counterspell is less clunky now, and paladins aren't as strong as they used to be. They're literally ruining the game! Surprise Run just gives you advantage on your initiative roll. They didn't include half the subclasses. Wow, I love 5e and its ability to be whatever I want it to be. I'm scared, help, I'm scared. When the new 2024 books dropped, there was a lot of talk about what the heck is even going on. Like, is this a new edition? Is the D&D we all love gone forever? No, it's actually backwards compatible. Okay, what does that mean? We can use the old stuff with it? Yes. No, actually, that's legacy now. You can't use that anymore. Ah! Okay, fine. Yes, you can use it, but we're gonna be annoying about it. So all the stuff that we have right now, can we use it with the new books? Yeah. Okay, all the wizard subclasses aren't in the new book, and you changed to when wizards get their subclass stuff. So do I now need to homebrew Conjuration Wizard to work with 2024 Wizard? Yeah. Okay. And this all sounded really scary. It was generally like a week by week thing of like new information coming out being like, oh, this isn't in the new book. Actually, everything is basically the same and everything's fine. Oh, we released a new look at everything and we changed all of it and none of it's backwards compatible. Actually, all of it is backwards compatible. And I don't know what's happening to this game. Wizards of the Coast is so good at communication. Our beloved 5e, they replaced you with this 2024. No, I won't accept it. In fact, I'll dead name you as a form of protest. Golly, I sure do love 5.56E 5.24 What? Look, the only way to know how truly backwards compatible 2024 is to play it. And that's what we do here. So let's party like it's 2014 and bust it down crazy style in the Lost Mines of Phandelver, the original starter set for 5th edition, but with the 2024 rules exactly as they're written. Welcome to Dungeon Delve, where we put the fun to the test. I gathered up all my friends at 9 a.m. on a Thursday to see how backwards compatible 2024 really is. For those of you unfamiliar with this adventure, this was the starter set adventure, Lost Mines of Phandelver, released with the starter set box that came with pre-made characters and a bunch of other cool stuff like dice. In fact, this was the first adventure I had ever played when I started playing 5th edition, and I had only really been playing 3.5 for about a year or so. And I have a lot of my own critiques and problems with this adventure, which you probably see some of those come through in the adventure today. Partially and a big reason to why I wrote that book right there. The Questonomicon, my book that I wrote. You should check it out. There's a link in the description. But I decided to kind of stick with the original theme a little bit. You know, the pre-made characters came with some cool backgrounds that you could give to the players. So I gave some of my players those backgrounds, and they kind of used them here and there, but they became a little bit more important and entrenched in the adventure of Lost Mines of Phandelver. Now, you may be looking at the link to this video and going like, golly gee, you beat Lost Mines of Phandelver in an hour and a half. No, that didn't happen. In fact, we really didn't even get that far, but we got enough to test exactly what we wanted to test. If you want to watch the full VOD, like the full 8 hours that we played of this entire adventure, you can go watch that whole thing on my second channel, Arcane Arcade, with every gory little detail of us fumbling through this adventure in 2024. Also, I'm really happy to have my buddy Dieter in this game too as our guest player. He's got his own YouTube channel, you should totally go check it out. He took up the brave mantle of playing Ranger, and he was a really good sport about being subjected to TTRPG science and torture. Also, we filmed this like 3 months ago, so my hair is a different length. Anyways, let's meet our intrepid heroes.
What's up guys, I'm Jack, and today I am playing Elsinore Moonblossom, but you can just call me Elsie. She is a wizard from Neverwinter, and she's ready to do some good in this world.
Hi, I'm Pepper, and I'm playing Judd, the warlock giant? No, Goliath. I'm a stone Goliath. Judd is a devotee of Ogma. I was trying to say Omegle. Oh yeah, the all-knowing God. And I'm here with my sister in faith to hopefully get some kind of patronage to repair some statue that's been defiled.
Hi, I'm Spencer. I'm playing Sister Rollins. She's a human paladin of Ogma. She's really just here to find this temple that her people have been looking for, and she's heard that it's been desecrated. She's just trying to fix that.
Hi, I'm Emma. I am playing Arnold Apple, the level 1 human rogue. I'm very hopeful of Arnold, and he's got some revenge that he is seeking. He's gonna do great.
I'm Dieter. I'm playing Rourke, the ranger orc. His whole thing is just being a guide to the people trying to get through the environment, the forests and stuff like that. And right now, I guess he's just finding a new group of people to help out.
I have not played Lost Mines of Phandelver before, but I have played the Dragon of Icespire Peak, and they're not the same story, but they take place in the same area, same kind of world. It's very similar.
I've played it a couple of times. I've run Lost Mine of Phandelver a couple of times as well, though I've never actually finished it. So I do know quite a bit about this adventure. I'm looking forward to seeing what I can experience from it with Jacob running the show.
I've only played it one time very, very early on when it started coming out, but we only really did like the first cave, really. So everything after that is totally new to me as well.
Here's the weird thing. I don't think I have played this prune before, but as we reveal more of the map, I must have used it at some point just as another map I had on hand or something. Because I have a lot of memory of the visual aesthetic of the map, but I don't remember anything else about this. It's really cool though.
I'm hesitant to use the new rules because I'm playing Paladin, and this is the only one I've had major issues with. My problem with Paladin is I really like to smite a bunch, and now I can't.
I have not played with any of the 2024 rules yet. I'm excited to see them and see what everyone's buzzing about because I have not even looked at them.
2024 rules, haven't really had the chance to dig into them really. There's stuff I like, stuff I don't, just like with any other thing, but I'm feeling pretty good about this. Looking forward to seeing how Wizard handles.
I do like a lot of the streamlined stuff that they're, especially with like spells and such. I like the new mechanics of the weapons and stuff like that. Most of the stuff that I've seen is more buffs than anything else, so that's kind of cool.
I like 2024. I think I do. There's a lot of things that I really, really like. My baby, being Ranger, got kind of scuffed again on the re-entry. But I'm really excited to try this out.
I think playing with the 2024 rules isn't going to change it very much. I think it's going to be fine. It's still a fun game, right? I hope it's still fun.
In the city of Neverwinter, a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker asked you to bring a wagon load of provisions to the rough and tumble settlement of Phandalin. Gundren was clearly excited, and more than a little secretive about his reasons for the trip, saying only he and his brothers had found something big, and that he'd pay you 10 gold pieces each for escorting his supplies safely to Barthen's provisions.
The amount of times that I have both read and heard that text, I could probably recite it at this point. Gundren Rockseeker smacking you, he's like, "Hey, you're finally awake. You were caught trying to cross the border to Waterdeep, right?"
I can't believe we're only getting 10 gold from doing this. This is a long way to go. And I'm working my ass off here for 10 whole gold.
So almost initially, everybody seems to be kind of unbothered at the fact that we're using 2024 rules. I guess character creation was pretty simple and straightforward. I have so much of it in the back of my mind as soon as we're running this, but they're just kind of getting entrenched in the adventure to begin with, and you know what? Props to them. Kind of just becomes a trend throughout this episode is that we're just playing normal D&D and then suddenly 2024 jump scares us out of nowhere because we forgot we were playing it. You've spent the last few days following the high road south from Neverwinter, and you've just recently veered east along the Triboar Trail. You've encountered no trouble so far, but this territory can be dangerous. Bandits and outlaws have been known to lurk along the trail. And then it tells me, before continuing the adventure, take a minute to encourage the players to introduce their characters to each other if they haven't done so already.
Well, I think we're done.
Yeah.
Great. That was awesome.
Is it a larger carriage? Are there two spaces up front? Can I have like
Yeah,
a
there are
shotgun position?
Two oxen pull the wagon. Yeah, you can also be
Good.
on the front
yeah,
of it as
I'll be the shotgun person.
Okay, so you two are on the front. You're
What are
on
we
the wagon.
protecting?
There's a bunch of like provisions,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We're
Stuff.
taking,
I'm
we're
just
taking
having
stuff.
Yeah.
goods,
Yeah.
What was
Material.
his name? Rockseeker?
Gundren
No.
Rockseeker.
Gundren Rockseeker.
The high
What
price
an on
name.
the nose name.
Yep.
Bro,
He's
seeking
looking
those
for
rocks.
rocks.
Yeah.
I like the adventure start of us on a carriage. I think it's a really cool idea, and I'm really excited to be out here. Something has to happen. I don't know what it's going to be, but it feels kind of like a Western. I feel like I have Spencer to left of me, and I'm kind of riding shotgun. I feel like I'm defending some kind of cargo. It's a cool vibe.
Yeah, the wagon is packed full of an assortment of mining supplies and food. This includes a dozen sacks of flour, several casks of salted pork, 2 kegs of strong ale, shovels, picks, and crowbars, about a dozen each, and 5 lanterns with a small barrel of oil, about 50 flasks in volume. You guys all know that the total value of the cargo is about 100 gold pieces.
Nice.
Also, important note really quick, because I just said that.
Of course.
We like to point our fingers and laugh at Dieter all the time because he's never seen Lord of the Rings. That was a Lord of the Rings reference. I said the salted pork.
I just thought you were talking funny.
You
I also thought you were talking about
Dieter's told me the most insane thing last week. He's playing Shadow of War right now.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, "You've never seen the movies?" And he said, "Oh, I'm skipping the cutscenes."
That's so
love
awesome.
He referred to Shelob as the spider lady. And like, just, I was like, "Dieter!"
Bro's just in it for the nemesis
Yeah,
system.
I just gotta
And I cannot blame you.
Man, I love killing orcs.
That's all.
You've been on the Triboar Trail for about half a day. As you come around a bend, you spot 2 dead horses sprawled about 50 feet ahead of you, blocking the path. Each has several black-feathered arrows sticking out of it. The woods press close to the trail here, with a steep embankment and dense thickets on either side.
Dead horses, not a good sign. Arnold does not like this. I don't know, man. I think we should just ignore them.
Yeah, stop the wagon. Can I look around for bandits?
Roll perception.
That's an 11.
You look around, you just hear the birds and the movement of the brush, and you see trees all around you.
I would like to cast a spell if possible.
Uh-huh.
The first sign of trouble, I want to cast Mage Armor.
Okay, you cast Mage Armor.
I think I'll do the same. Oh, can I have
I'll
also
pull my
already
blowgun
summoned
out.
my familiar?
Yes, what is your familiar?
A raven.
All right, you have a raven. Emma Arnold takes out his what?
His blowgun.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Rourke, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll look
All
around.
right, make a perception check.
javelin.
22 perception, not passive.
Just tell me that you rolled.
Oh, I rolled a 22.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I rolled a 22.
Yo, we gotta do that every time now. We gotta
Yeah,
make it
yeah,
sound
thank you.
as artificial as possible.
You see the dead horses. You see the arrows outside of. How far away did you stop the wagon?
600 feet.
Standard.
A mile away.
About a mile, yeah.
God told me there's dead horses over there.
Yeah. He's got binoculars.
I don't know, like 40 feet.
40 feet. You guys are like, it goes down an embankment. So you're going
What
to.
parked on a hill?
So you're basically on top of the hill.
The e-brake
looking
car.
down.
Parking brake.
Yeah.
The ox are like this.
Yeah.
Wait, which way are they supposed to be facing?
I don't know.
Rourke, you look around and you do see a couple of creatures hiding in the brush. You see, moving through the brush and holding as still as possible with their arrows readied, are 4 goblins.
God.
Look alive, we're getting trapped.
And as soon as you say that, the goblins spring out and attack you. Everybody roll initiative.
Let's freaking go.
I should have known that they would have been here. There's a trap out. I mean, horses, come on, dude. Like, that's the first thing the goblins do.
I think this would be simple. Be easy. It's just goblins, right?
It's only a couple goblins. We're level 1. The field's even. It feels good.
I'm really glad that we were able to spot those goblins before they got the drop on us, because I have definitely been both in the game and run the game where the goblins just wipe the floor with the entire party because nobody ever noticed.
Little behind the scenes ruling here. In 2014, the goblins would need to roll stealth and contest it against the character's passive perception to see if they spot any of them. But in 2024, that's not the case. Instead, to successfully hide, a character needs to have some form of cover, and they need to succeed a DC 15 stealth check, which honestly just kind of streamlines the whole thing. All I had to know was 15. I didn't need to get all their passive perceptions and contest them all over the place. If a goblin failed a check, then they were seen, and the goblins failed every single one, so they were able to see them.
Oh, those goblins first?
They freaking better not be.
No, I
Dungeon
rolled a
Delve curse?
23.
So luckily-
Ain't no way.
So luckily, they were hiding. They were going to have a surprise. They were gonna surprise you. But in 2024, surprise is not a surprise round. Instead, you stop that. In 2024, if you're surprised, the enemy who surprised you just has advantage on their initiative roll. But they didn't get that because you guys you were able to see them.
Parse them out.
Arnold, you're first.
Do I have sneak attack
Bruh.
with my blowgun? I rolled a 9 to hit.
You miss.
Okay, it's a little blowgun. It's a tiny dart. It's fine. Arnold's probably just rusty and needs a little warm up first, but he'll get into it. That's
Rollins, it's your turn.
How far away are they?
From you right now,
They were
Yeah.
gauging the distance.
40 feet.
40 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so
The wind took it.
I'll hop down.
Wait, back.
Okay, you hop.
And I'll-
That's going to be 10 feet of movement.
Okay, and then I'll move 10 more feet forward.
Okay.
I will throw
I'm sorry.
What was funny about that?
I moved 10
I've
feet.
never seen
okay.
10 feet.
And then I moved 10 more feet.
Moving like that. I moved 10,
javelin.
you're 30. I moved 10 more.
Okay, so 20 feet, you're going to throw a javelin.
Yeah.
Okay, there are 2 in the back that you now see that are 20 feet further away from them that have bows and arrows.
Okay,
The
go
two-
10 more feet.
which one are you taking?
The ones in the back. That is a 10.
That misses. It hits a shield. One of the goblins goes next. It runs up to you, Rollins,
Okay.
and takes out his scimitar and attacks you with it. He gets an 11.
That misses.
Judd, it's your turn.
Well, I found some cool stones on the ground earlier. I'm
Yeah.
going to cast the cantrip Magic Stone. So I make 3 pebbles magical, and I can throw them as hard as I can. I will grab one of these stones and just whip it.
Cool.
Oh, crap. That's an 18. 6.
6, he's at 1 hit point.
Oh my god.
I slipped off the floor.
Rourke.
How far are the ones that have bow and arrows on them?
Yeah, those ones from you are 40 feet away.
Okay, I'll move 10 feet
Okay.
so that I'm 30 feet away.
They're 4 10 feet.
Yeah,
You do that. You do that.
I'll try to get that
Yeah.
right now. So I'm just gonna shoot at one of them.
My favorite part about running the starter set and just really getting into Lost Mines of Phandelver and just starting, like, this could be your first experience with D&D, is going, there's no map for the first encounter.
Oh,
It's
There's
great.
no map.
The Roll20 made one, but it's not in the pre-written, and I'm not using it. I'm
That's
sticking to the text.
Insane.
Yeah.
I got an 8.
An 8.
Yeah.
That misses.
Okay.
You just miss completely. One of the goblins that is closer runs up to you, Rollins, and attacks you with its scimitar. It's an 8. Elsie, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to launch a firebolt at one of the little buggers that tried to hit Rollins. No way. That's a big old 7.
Goblin's like, there are 2 arrows that fly out towards each of you. One towards you to Elsie, one towards you, Rourke. Elsie, that's an 18. Rourke, that's a dirty 20.
Oof. Yes.
Ouch.
That is 5 damage to each of you. Arnold, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna use my blowgun again. Oh man, he sucks. He's missing. Okay, maybe Arnold needs a little bit more of a warm up. You know, it's a dagger. It's different than a blowgun. You know, he's adjusting and throwing things. He'll get it.
This is not what I was expecting for the first encounter with this game. Dieter is playing a ranger, Emma's playing a rogue. I figured it would be the opposite here. I thought Dieter was in for a really hard time, just not getting to hit at all. While Emma was gonna be getting advantage, sneak attack all the time, and Dieter was gonna be over there trying to get his hunter's mark. But no, instead, this first encounter, Emma's just having a really hard time.
I feel bad for Emma. We've had a lot of goofs and gaffes, but I think Arnold's going to come back in on the back end for us and really help us out. But Magic Stone, though, I got laughed at for taking it over Eldritch Blast, not only by the table, but also by people that knew I was making the character beforehand. And honestly, it's pulling weight.
I missed.
You're like, I swear, guys, it'll work.
Guys, one of these days.
Rollins, it's your turn.
You're like,
I'm like next turn, I go.
Jesus.
Shoot someone.
Are there new rules for drawing weapons or no?
Yes, so you can always draw a weapon as a part of your attack action. But if
Okay.
you are already wielding a weapon, you have to use the interact action to put it away.
Okay, well, I threw my javelin, so I don't have it anymore. So I'll pull
So
out
you
my
can,
sword.
as a part of the attack, you can pull out your sword.
Okay, and I'll attack the guy who has 1 hit point.
Roll attack.
That's
What'd you
a
get?
23. to
You
hit.
slice the goblin, you stab him down into the ground, and you kill him. Elsie, it's your turn.
Lord provides.
Okay, so there are 2 more goblins left.
Yeah, and they're 40 feet away from you.
I'll just use my single casting of sleep to just knock them out.
Nice. That's cool.
They succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or they have the incapacitated condition until the end of their next turn, at which point they must repeat the save. If they fail the second save, they have the unconscious condition.
So they can potentially get up on their second turn, or
Yes.
just go to sleep for a minute.
Concentration up to a minute. So
That's
as long as I
really-
concentrate on the spell, or they don't take damage.
I like that a lot more.
If-
That is an
if-
8 and an 11.
They both fail. They're not asleep yet. They're just incapacitated.
Oh, so they can still move?
They can still move. They just can't take actions.
They're just so
I'm
drowsy.
just really
Wait,
tired.
wait.
They're drowsy.
They took some
yeah.
NyQuil.
I used the.
Incapacitated doesn't specify you can't move, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. I watched your video about it, and that's what seemed to
Well, let's find
seem
out.
to make me think
This is
that.
going to be the first
I
dungeon
used
delve into the player's
the
hand.
Pokemon.
Oh my God, he said the name of the
Pokemon
show.
Move Yawn on them is what I just
yeah.
used.
Stop making
the
that
hell are
face for
those?
so long.
Brother.
Guys, do you think I should use my blowgun again?
Yeah, they're asleep.
Yeah, maybe I'll get him.
You can't take actions, bonus actions, or reactions. Your concentration is broken. You can't speak, and you're incapacitated when you roll initiative. You have disadvantage on the roll. It's just incapacitated.
Yeah,
So then they can.
they can move.
They're like, they can like walk around still. It's very interesting. I'm really curious about the flavor on that one. Is the idea that they're drowsy on that turn and they can still like run around and get out of danger? I'm not really sure why. I do like that it takes 2 turns now, but it's just kind of weird. I don't know. Sound off in the comments if you've got an explanation for this one. The goblins don't know what's going on. They're spending their entire turn just to try to get free of this. One rolls a 14, the other rolls a 6.
The one who rolled a 14 succeeds. The one
Okay.
who rolls a 6 fails.
So one of them just falls on the ground asleep. The other one is just free of the condition. right?
yeah,
Okay.
no longer incapacitated.
I'm gonna use my blowgun again. Wait, it would take my whole turn, right, to pull something else out? If I have
No.
a blowgun in my hand,
If you have a blowgun in your
can I
hand,
pull out a dagger?
you can pull out a dagger and throw. Okay.
I'm gonna throw it.
So you have disadvantage.
Okay.
Which one are you attacking? The one that's
You can
asleep or
move.
the
You
one
can
that's not
move.
asleep?
Yeah.
In increments of 10 feet.
Yeah. Any
Yeah,
increments of 10.
yeah. Move me backwards. Wait,
Away from
wait, no, closer.
I already have disadvantage. I might as well get farther away.
Guys, it's too early
No,
for
you're
this.
good. You're good.
You're gonna get closer.
Yes, let me get closer.
30 feet.
Yes.
Okay, you move 30 feet closer, so you're
Okay.
within 10 feet of either one.
Okay.
One is asleep on the ground.
Okay.
One is not. The one
Guys,
asleep
the
on
one
the
not
ground.
asleep.
Okay, roll attack.
Okay, I missed.
Arnold walks over, takes out the dagger, just goes into the woods.
Oh, there was another one over there.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you got him.
I think he's too competent. What do you
I'm
get?
gonna pull out my healer's kit
Okay.
and do my battle medic feat. You can use one of your hit dice,
Oh, excellent.
That's really cool.
and then
you, sister.
you gain
Much obliged.
that much hit points +2.
+2. 5 puts me back at max.
That healer's feat is so good. I mean, just being able to heal and use your hit dice without having to use a short rest. In 2014, they would have been screwed.
Is there like a trail we could follow?
There is a trail you
must
could
have come
follow.
from somewhere. Yeah.
Back on that big old dusty trail, just Judd and me. We're gonna go find an adventure. I don't know where, but I'm sure it's on the next bend.
Rourke, do you think you can maybe take a look around?
I can definitely look around.
What are you, a ranger?
How does aid help?
My name is
Or how does help?
Help is different now.
Yeah, help.
Could I help in that way and give it
So,
advantage to?
no, I believe the help action only works in combat now, but let me double check. That's what I read recently.
I move 10 feet towards you and I initiate combat.
Yeah, we'll fight.
And help me.
You get into a fight with a nearby bee.
Oh my god, realistic beat combat.
Allergic. Choose one of your skill or tool proficiencies and one ally who is near enough for you to assist verbally or physically when they make the ability check. They get advantage on the next time they make the chosen skill or tool. So in order to help, you have to also be proficient in the thing that they're doing.
I
Are
am.
you proficient in this
I am.
level? Then yes, roll with advantage.
Okay, cool. 21.
21 succeeds. You find a bunch of tracks everywhere. You recognize that about a dozen goblins have come and gone along this trail, as well as signs of 2 human-sized bodies being hauled away from the ambush site.
We
I think
gotta
we'd
follow it.
Yeah, go and get him.
I need that money for my
I don't know if we should leave the cart there, though.
We had to repair that statue.
Is there somewhere where we can like pull the cart off to the side and maybe like
You can
hide
easily steer the wagon away from the road and tie off the oxen while you pursue the goblins.
it? Okay.
Guys, I think I should stay with the
You want to stay here?
Yeah, I can watch over it.
In the deep, dark woods teeming with goblins.
No.
That's a
Hold
good
hand.
decision.
We
Okay.
can walk together. I'll tell you all about my god.
Maybe I do want to stay, guys.
No.
You already said yes.
You already said yes.
Could I like send my raven ahead too? Like to maybe like do some familiar stuff over there?
You know, I've never thought about having a familiar with me, but it seems pretty useful in most of these situations. So props to them.
I love playing a wizard because I feel like you can get the most out of your familiar. You can send them to go and scout for things. You can use them to cast spells through. It's just super great, and I'm glad that I was actually able to do something useful with little Kayvon here.
You look through the raven's eyes and you are able to see that coming up on the trail, there is some sort of snare trap directly in your way.
Okay, sick.
It looks like there's like a big rope on the ground. It's got a tied up into like a tree with like a counterweight measure system.
I'll say down the road, Rourke, watch yourself. There's a snare trap that the goblins have set.
All right, guys, the one thing I've learned about ranging is you got to just run straight ahead.
And then as you continue moving forward, you just see it. You see the snare trap ahead of you. You are able to just avoid it and go around it as you continue. You guys continue down the trail. 10 more minutes pass. And then as you're going and you guys are making your way forward, Rourke, you're talking about how you just got to just make your way forward in order to find places like this. The floor underneath you opens and you fall into a pit
Holy
trap.
crap.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
What?
Pit trap!
Holy crap, maybe familiars aren't that useful.
Fighting the goblins was not going to be the problem. It's the traps that they set for you that are always the problem. You put 6 adventurers in a hole and it takes them an hour to get out.
I'm just going to expect a pit trap everywhere now. Every single place I go, in real life too. I'm going to always be pissing everywhere and be like, there's pit traps. I'm traumatized from these games.
Hey, it's Dungeon Delve. It's a staple now. This is the 3rd. This is Dynasty. We're out in the woods. How many can there be?
Maybe I should have sent Kayvon.
This is what I was talking about.
Oh,
that's not very good. 10.
You succeed. You go, and you balance yourself. You're like, "Whoa," and you're good. You don't fall in.
Go.
It's a 10-foot pit trap, and it's like covered with like leaves and stuff. It was hard
Oh,
to see.
shoot. All right.
But now that it's there, you guys know it's there. You guys can just move around it. Nobody fell in the pit trap. 2024 is terrible, and this is why. Following the goblin's trail, you come across a large cave in a hillside, 5 miles from the scene of the ambush. A shallow stream flows out of the cave mouth, which is screened by dense briar thickets. A narrow, dry path leads into the cave on the right-hand side of the stream.
So the goblins definitely have the guy that we need. And they're in that big cave over there. Like I said before, killing the goblins, easy. going into their home where it is definitely trapped. This is going to be terrible.
I have always really loved the idea of how this dungeon looks. Like, I think this is a cool little introductory sort of baby's first dungeon to kind of introduce people who are new to the game. I really love the design.
Oh, I have a candle.
I'm glad you're a Scrooge.
Yeah. Wee Willy Winky out here.
This is the entrance right here where I've just pinged.
I have nothing to light it with.
Did you just have a candle?
Oh my goodness. I'll firebolt your candle.
Let's go.
Just a little tea light candle.
I'm like, ow, ow, it's hot.
All right, this is what you guys see. This is the entrance. What are you guys doing?
You know, Arnold's a rogue. He's sneaky, you know, so that's what he's going to do. He's going to take advantage of these trees and bushes and stuff and see what he can find out by sneaking.
It's not too dark in there either because he's not very...
Where do you want to go to do that?
It goes like up, right?
Yeah, you
Like-
can see there's like a little bit of like a brush around right here.
Okay, yeah, I'll go investigate in that random area that I just chose. Not because the DM just pointed it out to me.
Where else would you want to go?
No, right there was perfect.
You turn around the
You
corner.
see Arnold, and he's like crawling on the ground.
Holy
Well-
crap.
Oh no! I have been mistaken.
Well, so much for stealth.
I feel like I should have known they were there. My ranger skills seem to be slipping right now.
You know, I'm surprised Arnold found these guys. He's been having trouble seeing recently.
He may not be able to hit or throw his daggers, but he's able to find the people that are hiding.
Well, this was probably the one time he shouldn't have been stealthing or even going over there or wandering away from the group. My bad.
And they attack you. Roll initiative.
I'm gonna run 10 feet back and throw a dagger. I rolled a 7. Okay, Arnold, let's maybe get some practice throws in. Let's maybe shake the nerves out, you know, something. I don't know what's going on, but we need to pull it together.
See, this I don't think is necessarily Arnold's fault. This is just bad luck on Emma's part, and I feel really bad for her. There is nothing worse than rolling up to have a great, fun game of D&D with your pals, and your dice are just not coming through. It's the worst.
The party then quickly disposes of those goblins, no thanks to Arnold, and no help from Arnold, because Arnold doesn't hit anything, and the goblins are dead. Right between the eyes.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Kill the goblin. You guys are out of combat.
XP?
No,
No.
What? No.
you don't get XP. You get XP later.
Damn it.
You get
They were
XP as
already dead.
accumulation when you complete this area. Whoa!
Someone claimed their experience already.
You guys have the cave before you. You guys going in?
Yeah.
Okay, Judd, you go in first.
I have a pretty good AC, I think.
Just inside the cave mouth, a few uneven stone steps lead up to a small dank chamber on the east
dank
side of the passage. The cave narrows to a steep fissure at the far end and is filled with the stench of animals. Savage snarls and the sounds of rattling chains greet your ears where 3 wolves are chained up just inside the opening. Each wolf's chain leads to an iron rod driven into the base of a stalagmite.
These dogs are scary.
They captured some wolves and are just keeping them? Are they going to let them loose on us? Or are they friendly to the goblins and not to us?
Okay, one of the wolves is
spell of
looking
the
at
first
you as
circle
you're
for
standing there,
today.
and it starts barking at you, and
crap.
it attempts to break free of its chain.
I'm gonna try throwing rations at them and be like, shh.
Roll animal handling, and you use rations, right?
Yeah.
All right, so the DC is lowered. You succeed. All of the wolves, and they start eating the rations.
Right.
They
All right,
completely
let's go.
ignore you, and if anything, they look at you longingly. They're like, "Oh, you're
Longingly?
a friend. You're a friend."
Okay. I don't want to go near them still, but I guess they're not a huge threat.
There we go. Leave it to the ranger to have a way with animals. I'm very proud of Rourke for this one.
Rourke is super prepared. I knew he was going to be. I'm glad he had torches. I didn't have them. That's the first time 2024 has ever given characters starting equipment that didn't have torches. It's cool to rely on your party for it because 10 seems like a lot, and if everyone has 10, it's like 50 at the table. It's really cool to share this way. I'm excited to go in. And I don't have dark vision. That's fun.
The main passage from the cave mouth climbs steeply upward, the stream plunging and splashing down its west side. In the shadows, a steep passage leads west across the other side of the stream. You both, however, notice that on this wooden bridge, right there, you see a goblin who is currently prone, who then shuffles to his left, basically goes like this. He's basically right there. He shuffles. Shut up.
It's Poison Rock.
He turns and army crawls this way. Just goes like that.
Oh, that's bad.
You both see it and go,
Pull out my collar.
That's probably going to be a really big problem. He's probably going to go tell every other goblin in here that we're here.
That goblin is definitely telling on us. He's definitely ratting us out. And they're going to come after us. Probably right about now.
What's the worst that could happen? It's just a single goblin.
I'm looking at Rourke, and he has something behind his eyes. I think gears are turning. I think there's a plan here.
Okay, well, that's not good. Let's see if we can fix that. So is the bridge like above us? Or?
yes, it's 20 feet above you.
I'm going to go under the bridge. I'm going to go into my backpack, pull out one of my 25 caltrops, and I'm just going to throw it on the bridge.
Okay.
I knew he had a plan. I'm talking about it. When you're this low level, you look at the bag, and everything you have is utensil. Everything is at your disposal, and it's cool to see it used.
Well, unfortunately for the party, the goblins have been alerted, and they have a trap up their sleeve. The passage is suddenly filled with a mighty roar, and a bunch of water flies in.
God, that's so dumb.
Ah! I'm being tousled by water. Oh no.
We're getting flushed away, but we're not like rats in like a toilet and we're gonna have a whole lot of adventure. We just take some damage. Hopefully it's not a lot and I'm killed and drowned before I even get to touch stone.
Judd, you can roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Elsie and Rollins, you can roll a dexterity saving throw. Arnold, you can only roll a strength saving throw.
Oh
I got 12.
And you just see him like the tree ants in Lord of the Rings get blasted with water. He's just like, and he's just like taken by the current. Judd, what'd you get?
9.
You are also
Oh, no.
taken by the current. Elsie,
torch.
13.
you very quickly jump over to the side and get next to the wolves as the water
Hanging out with the wolves.
rushes past you. Rollins, the water hits you, and Arnold,
Oh
all
my
four
God.
of you,
Yeah.
all
got
four of you wash up,
Flushed away?
all the way down here, and
My caltrops!
your caltrops are actually fine.
I'm on the ground. Success!
See? Goblins are extremely clever. Easy to kill, but very clever.
Rourke, you take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Arnold, you take 1 bludgeoning damage. Rollins, you take 6 bludgeoning
Ow.
damage. Judd, you take 2 bludgeoning damage. I imagine Judd fell on top of you.
I'm sorry. I'm
Brother
huge.
Judd. Arnold
Like-
saw the water and just let go. He was like,
Accepted death. Jesus. Well, I think Elsie is just going to very calmly walk out of the cavern once the water subsides, looks around, and is like, how do we all feel about a little nap?
we're all
Because
just
I think
on the ground
let's
in a pile.
maybe
Yeah.
pull back a bit and
wanna
rethink
help.
our approach here.
You then, in the
Good idea.
distance, through the cavern here.
Oh.
They're in there. They stepped. I got him. Rourke gets like 2 XP. We're like,
We can try to take a rest out here if we want to, but now they know we're here.
Well, they might think that they've flushed us all away and they've successfully deterred us. Maybe now we can take advantage of that and
I
maybe
scream
pull
into the
back.
cavern. I guess it's time to go, guy.
There we go.
I guess we best be leaving now.
We failed.
When you make your way here, you can see that this goblin is
Damn it.
right there. You make your way in. You can see him first. What are you doing? Do you want to stealth or do you want to back up?
I mean, I want to stay here, I think.
'Kay.
Although I don't think I'm going to be able to hammer it stealthily, but...
we're leaving.
Oh,
King.
23.
Yeah.
The goblin does not see you.
Okay.
And you can
Get him.
tell he can't see
Get
you.
him.
All right.
Just do him in. Do him in.
I'm going to try to hit him.
So this is actually a new thing with how stealthing works. In 2014, you just had to beat the passive perception of the creature you were trying to hide from. In 2024, no longer. You just have to beat a DC 15
Oh.
stealth check.
God, good.
And you have to be heavily obscured. Because you have cover there, you can do it. You beat a 15, so you are stealthed.
That's
Sweet.
good.
Yeah.
I love that.
Nice.
I got a 22 to hit.
Roll damage.
That's what they take a D4 damage, I think,
What?
From Caltrops.
from Caltrops. They have to make
Oh,
a
can you
DC
roll that
15.
really fast? Because I just did 1. I didn't know it was a D4.
4.
Okay. So you kill this goblin.
Hey!
He was
Artery.
missing
His
4
foot
hit points.
exploded.
He was like, oh. And he's like laying down, and then he's just like waiting. And he's
Jeez.
Oh.
The party heads into the next chamber where they find the enormous pools of water that the goblins had used to flush them out once they learned that they were being invaded. Time for a fight. The cavern is half filled with 2 large pools of water. However, one of the pools is drained.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
A narrow waterfall high in the eastern wall feeds the pool, which drains out the western end of the chamber to form the stream that flows out of the cave mouth below. The goblins immediately spot you as soon as you turn the corner, and we're going to roll initiative.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. We're good. There's a couple of them. This is a real pinched kind of pathway, and I hope no one pulls that lever and flushes us all down again. That'd be really bad.
All right. Level 1. This is anybody's game. I really hope that we all make it out of this cave alive because there have definitely been some games that I've run of this where that's not the case.
This isn't really the place for a bow, but that's what I brought. So
This goblin is first.
holy crap!
It gets behind this stalactite right here, which I know the minis are a weird kind of representation here, but he has full cover behind that.
Of course.
He gets around from the other side, shoots Rourke, and then goes back into cover. He crit.
Oh no!
Oh, that's going to be bad.
You
That is
This
a
could be
1
bad.
4 for a crit. Okay.
This could be bad.
11 piercing damage.
Yeah, that's me down.
And one of the goblins just gets up, turns, hits you right in the neck, and you just fall to the ground.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my weakness, my neck.
Oh my God.
Rourke, it's your turn. Roll a death saving throw.
All right, 18.
All right, that's a success. Judd, it's your turn.
Oh, sister.
Man down.
Help him.
I got him.
I'm gonna move right
Help
here.
him!
I'll make our stand and I'll pull out a rock. 10.
Yeah, miss.
But with my bonus action, I will take the 3 that Wart gave me and I'll look at it as unconscious and I go, for you. And I will
Oh
cast
my
Magic
God.
Stone again.
This goblin gets up right in front of you and does a scimitar attack. Gets a 15.
no. 15?
Yep.
That hits.
6 damage.
I will
Jesus
use
Christ.
Stone's Endurance.
Oh, nice.
And I will reduce it by 6. All right. All right.
You take no damage.
I take
Nicely
none.
done.
Dang, nice. I'm an orc, so I have relentless endurance. I have 1 HP.
Oh,
okay.
I go, oh. I vanish.
You vanish!
Time hasn't happened yet.
I know, it just took a
My
second for
stone
you to
goes back
stand
to my
up.
head. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on my sail.
Heal my wounds.
It is 2d8 now because it's
Yeah.
better. Sorry, Rollins, it's your turn.
I'm gonna throw my little javelin. Let's go.
Yeah.
Roll attack.
We're all
art.
just
Yeah.
trying to like throw things through this little opening. We're like, oh no.
Yeah. We keep trying to throw things that just doesn't work out.
I throw it a little too far. So it
Oh,
just goes
damn.
over.
Dang.
Yeah.
Can I stand in that other spot?
Do it.
I'm gonna try
I've come to
and
throw
throw my
stones.
dagger again.
Oh,
24 to hit.
Oh my god, he hits!
Nice.
Roll with
Sneak
sneak
attack.
attack!
10.
You killed him!
Yay! Okay, Arnold. Okay. Let's keep this up, you know. Maybe we just had some bad luck at the beginning, but like now you're getting into it, you're feeling motivated, you got, you know, some strength in there. Let's keep using it.
He's like,
It goes up and goes. Ding.
Elsie, it's your turn.
I don't really fancy going around the corner and standing in front of everyone, so I think I'm just gonna send Kayvon, my raven, and have him fly over to that goblin back there, land on his head, and then boop him, and I'll cast Shocking Grasp through my familiar.
The raven flies over, has a hand.
Like out of its feathers.
Oh, that's super high. 23
Nice.
to hit. As Kayvon just flies up to him, pecks him, and zaps him. He's not wearing metal armor, is he?
That's not a thing in
It's
2024.
hard.
Is it not?
Nope. Shocking Grasp does not have advantage if they're wearing metal. It also doesn't take away their reactions. It takes away opportunity attacks.
Oh.
Changed it.
Okay.
Pretty decent.
Big 4 hit points
Whoa.
of electricity, lightning,
Wow.
whatever damage.
It's Home Alone again.
The raven hits him. He's like, okay, that goblin is going to attack your bird.
Oh.
Be better freaking
It's an 18.
not.
Damn.
Okay, well, my bird's gone.
Jeez.
Well, I don't know. He might do 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
Roll for it. Kill my
How much
bird.
damage?
Yeah.
4.
Okay.
This goblin
Thank you.
gets out of his cover again and is going to shoot Rourke and be like,
Okay.
die! 19.
That hits.
6 damage.
Okay.
Another arrow. You're like Boromir right now. Oh, You haven't seen it.
I was gonna say.
Oh, it's my turn. I'm gonna shoot at the man. 9.
9 misses. Judd.
I'm gonna squeeze myself into that wedge,
You're
and
in
I'm
the
gonna,
wedge.
I'm gonna throw a rock at someone. It's a 19. 8.
Damn.
Goblin is dead.
I think I can get up to that other goblin, right?
Roll attack.
Smack him.
Come on, Sister Rollins.
Does a 14 hit?
14 misses. That's
Okay,
shield.
but I have graze, so
Oh.
yeah.
So slice into him. 2 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 hit point. Arnold! Arnold, it's your time!
Take us home.
Doom in.
Can I go behind that rock down there where the other guy was? Throw my other dagger.
It's okay. It's okay.
I missed.
Oh,
What?
Clang, clang, clang.
One last cheeky firebolt.
Roll attack.
18.
You blast away the goblin, and he is dead.
Yippee!
Hey.
I go get my dagger from the other guy's head.
Okay.
There are surely more perils that await us in here. It's just a matter of which way we want to go. Do you want to go that way or that way?
Oh, I think we should probably finish off this wing. I think.
Over here?
I think so.
Yeah, I feel like that's just backwards.
Okay, who heads in? Who
I
heads
will.
up the stairs? Okay, Judd, you start making your way up the stairs. And
No!
That is a
before you.
bugbear.
And you see this enormous bugbear with a mangy pet wolf as he steps over and he says, Clog will build a throne from your bones, puny ones.
Do we want to try diplomacy here?
Yes.
I don't think.
Yes.
I don't know, man. I don't think
He
diplomacy.
threatened
Yes.
the throne of bones.
Yeah, I don't think you can really work compromise with build a throne. There you go. There we go. Let's go. Let's go.
And the party goes into combat with Clarg. It is a tough battle, but Judd really is the MVP here. Standing in the entryway, blocking the way like Hodor. But they still haven't found Sildar, so they go to the last place in the goblin encampment. And there they find a bunch of goblins and Sildar. As soon as you guys make your way in here, this goblin
dank in
here
here?
grabs onto this human-looking man that you guys recognize as Sildar. He grabs him and holds a knife up to his neck. And he says, Truce, or this human dies.
All right.
Okay.
Let's speak your piece, Goblin.
Okay, so I'm Yemek, and we're all of the mind that Clark is a piece of and I want to take over the goblins here. So you go and kill him, and then I'll give you this guy.
Interesting. I think we can make that happen. And don't you think, gang?
Oh, cool. I love that. Let's just go I don't know, behind the rocks and just act like we got in a fight and come back, and then maybe we can get some extra stuff from them.
We might be able to talk this through. You know, that forehead looks like a clear target.
So all we have to do is be like, look, we already did that.
All right, on with you.
Okay, let's go.
all right, I'll be right back.
All right, you guys go around the corner.
Oh, he's here!
Oh, go!
Oh! I just start throwing rocks.
Everybody roll a performance.
Oh, God, he stabbed me. His dog bite. His dog bite.
14.
Arnold stays silent.
Okay, 3.
I mean, we don't have to
6.
pretend. We
God
had the
damn it.
freaking head.
9.
I got an 11.
We do come back with his head, though, which is really weird.
Okay, you guys perform. You do all this, and then you come back in.
With his head.
Okay,
Yeah.
and all the goblins are looking at you. Funny.
I'm like,
Holy shit!
All right.
Each other like, that doesn't make any damn sense.
We've done as you asked. Now give us our friend.
Yeah, well, maybe I don't trust you that well. That was a strange. Maybe use magic to recreate that head.
Yeah, come.
Examine.
Here.
Do you want
Do
to
you
see
want
his
his
body
body?
and his dog?
About 50 gold pieces. I'll give you a human back.
That forehead looks like a great target, let me tell you.
I don't know why I thought this would go well.
Lying is a sin. We shouldn't have done it.
How did we mess that up? We could have just left the room for like 5 minutes. But no. We messed it up somehow.
They literally could have left and then come back without making the performance check, and it would have just worked. But they made such an unconvincing performance that the goblin didn't believe them, even though they literally had his head. Well, the goblin still wants 50 gold pieces anyways.
How about we bring him back to life?
Yeah, and have him kick your ass.
Roll intimidation.
that's crazy, dude.
I don't have any intimidation, but here we go.
Oh,
It was cool, though. It was cool.
Nah.
Yeah, nope.
He says,
Circumstantial
how
advantage.
about I kill this friend of yours, or you fork over the money?
All right. Should I just blast this guy?
Might as well. You
All
are.
right. Chromatic orb on that guy.
Roll initiative.
You know, I don't see why the goblins are mad. we still did the job. We just lied about it.
Yeah, this is kind of bad. I was looking at the map, and I'm in front again. And I know that Paladin's an AC 18. Why the hell am I up here?
What's heroic inspiration, by the way?
It is a reroll. It's no longer advantage. Heroic inspiration, you spend it and you re-roll your dice.
It's a
Rourke,
tied
you're first.
10%.
Are you
Hell
kidding
yeah.
me? What is this bullshit?
my God.
They all rolled above 20. Every single one of them. I don't know what the deal is with this, but you watch. Starting with Sunless Citadel, you go watch the VOD, you look at the initiative count. These random ass kobolds and goblins are rolling like 20, 21, 22, 23, 19. It's like, what is this? Is roll 20 juicing up these little minions? Was there some announcement that I missed from Wizards of the Coast that was like, we're giving a general initiative boost across the board to all creatures CR 1/4 and lower? I don't like to get pissed about a lot of things, but I'm kind of legitimately pissed about this one.
What the fuck?
Oh, that would roll 5.
Program! Don't get mad at me!
Guys, it's just a program. It's not me.
I don't know, man.
We're
It just
literally
happens.
cursed.
No, don't worry. That would roll 5.
big initiatives.
Okay, yeah.
You have to
So
roll-
we'll get some turns off before this guy. That's good. That's good.
All right, Rourke, what are you doing?
I mean, friggin' bonus action Hunter's Mark on that guy.
Hunter's Mark.
Whoa.
It's free.
Now we're playing
It's
the game.
free, but I have to concentrate on it.
Jesus, dog.
Oh my god.
You're so red.
Damn breath,
What
buds.
was that?
Jesus.
15 to hit.
15.
That's good, dude.
That hits.
Hell yeah. That's 9 damage.
Oh, dang
Aw,
it.
dang.
He's made of sterner stuff. Arnold, you got to take him down.
There's more where that came from if you don't let him
Does it
go.
look like I can take him down?
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
You killed that
that's a
guy
crit.
earlier.
Judd's
10 damage.
Judd's going down.
Judd's down.
I am.
You're like, come on, guys, we gotta go. And then this goblin goes right over to Judd, and you're like, he
You go, I stay.
just stabs you through. Judd is unconscious.
John! No! You're supposed to be my savior.
That's not good, but he's just unconscious. We can get to him. We can take care of the last couple of these goblins, and then we can all get out of here.
Not looking good for Judd. I love in the starter adventure when you can die to a goblin because the goblin rolls so high on the damage, and there's also a billion goblins. This goblin is gonna get here and is gonna
Poor
shoot
Judd.
Elsie.
Another Judd.
Oh no.
No, he's not.
A natural 1.
Oh.
Arnold, it's your
What I
turn.
tell you.
I'm gonna throw my. God damn, dude! You suck, Arnold. You suck ass. Got a 10.
Oh, boy.
10 misses. 21 to hit you, Arnold.
Fumbling.
3 damage.
Oh, Sildar's gonna get got. Arnold was our last hope.
I was your last
Yeah,
hope.
unfortunately you were, because we all rolled ass on our initiative.
Elsie, that's a 19.
Yeah, that'll do it. I can't even
4
shield
damage. Elsie, that one's going to do an attack against you, but you have half cover, so +2 to your AC.
that. Okay.
16.
I have to shield that in order to stay alive, so I will.
Okay,
Lot.
Judd, roll a death saving throw.
Come on, Sildar.
Oh,
fucking
Sildar's just
whack
going to
him.
try to get out of the
whack
grapple.
him.
out of there.
Good for him.
Gets an 18 on his strength check.
That's
Okay.
good.
Yimik gets a 14. Sildar gets out of the grapple, and then Yimik stabs him.
Well,
Oh.
well, this is rough, guys.
He gets a 15, and Sildar goes unconscious.
Oh.
The book specifies, though, that I can roll death saves for him.
That's nice.
So he's also in death saves.
Okay. All right. Hang on. Take a breath, everybody. I think I can fix this if I just can get there.
Rollins, it's your turn.
Okay.
We're in a rough way up here.
I will toll the dead, that guy.
Okay, wisdom save?
Yeah.
1.
7 damage.
You kill him! He goes over to you, Elsie, and he kind of misses the attack. And he
That's
goes,
massive. Thank you so much.
In his head, he's like... and he just, his nose begins to bleed, and he just falls on the ground and dies.
Oh no.
I am going to cast Firebolt 18.
That hits.
4 points of flame damage.
Flame damage.
And then I'm going to fall back
Okay, you're
fancy
just going to
behind Rourke.
Okay.
Being a wizard, you have to just embrace the fact that you are not especially tanky. I'm going to let the ranger and the paladin take the front line, handle the blows, dish out pain where I can, and then I'm just going to dip in and out casting my cantrips. Unfortunately, I'm all out of spell slots. That's just how the cookie crumbles. I'm injured.
Rourke, it's your turn.
I'm a fragile
All
loser.
right, I'll move in.
Okay,
I'm gonna try to take a shot at the same guy that I marked. 18.
that hits.
7.
You hit Ymik in the head and he dies.
Good job.
Hey.
Good job.
Takes down Sildar and he's
Okay, perfectly clear. Everything's fine.
Judd, you're still down.
I am.
He is going to grab you, shove you, take you down here, and you're going to crumble down here.
Oh my god.
That's good. That's good. I'm out of danger. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'll stabilize and they'll give me back up. That's an action.
This goblin moves
An action
in
burned.
and does a melee attack roll against Rollins
Okay.
with a scimitar.
It was nice of him to be
It's a
kind to my
6,
body,
misses.
though.
Arnold, it's your
Can't fail
turn.
anything.
I'm gonna try and hit
Okay.
that guy right.
Your
right.
blow dart?
No, with my dart.
With your dagger?
What is wrong with you? You rolled a natural 1.
You go like this with the dagger, you go...
Oh, Emma, I'm so sorry.
Drop it and it lands on my
dead.
foot.
You go, you do that, you do the Tom and Jerry, you do the...
God, I hate Arnold. I thought I hated Steven, but I actually hate Arnold so much more.
Arnold, a goblin shoots you with a 17.
Good.
Oh, jeez.
I deserve it.
You take 3 damage. This goblin is going to get up here and is going to fire at Rourke. 6 misses.
That's a miss.
Judd, roll a death saving throw.
Oh, of course.
Sildar rolls a death saving throw. Rollins, it's your turn.
I feel that one.
Okay.
I think.
Sildar failed one.
I will attack the guy with my sword.
Okay.
The one right in front of me.
Smack him.
16 hits.
Okay, he takes 10 damage.
You slice him. He is
Whoa.
dead. Elsie.
I'll go into the space between Rollins and Rourke, and I'll cast another fireball.
Okay.
Or firebolt. 13.
13 misses.
Sick.
Dang.
I will retreat.
Rourke.
20.
20 hits.
13.
He's dead.
Jesus.
Hey.
You just
Stick a couple
take
in
out
my
Guys,
pocket for
Hunter's
later.
Mark.
Hunter's Mark is pretty great.
Is Ranger good?
Rourke is kind of the MVP as far as dealing out damage goes. Hunter's Mark is super awesome, especially at these low levels when we're fighting stuff that has like 7, 8, 9, 10 hit points. That's just like 2d6 can pretty much insta-kill anything at this point. Rourke is going to come in handy very much.
This goblin attacks Rollins again. 8. Arnold,
I'm gonna throw my dagger at the guy in front.
Go.
Come on.
can you?
No, you
gotta
will.
do it.
No. 13 to hit?
Nope.
Fuck, okay, I'm gonna run away.
5, 10,
yeah.
15,
I'm gonna run-
20, 25, 30.
Back out. Yep, great.
Where are you go?
At this point, Arnold is not contributing anything. He might, in fact, be making things worse. So he's gonna go check on Judd while he has the chance and, you know, maybe do something useful. If not, then he'll get swept away in the water and then no one will have to worry about him anymore.
This
Yeah, just go
goblin
for
that
a
has Hunter's
swim.
Mark on it is going to shoot Rollins. 15
No.
death saving
Paladin.
throw.
Oh, who's
Sildar
mine?
rolls
Oh,
another death saving throw. Sildar gets a success.
I understand. I have 3. What's 1 down? I got 2 more.
You're the one?
Oh, no.
Buried beneath the rocks where I belong.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
So powerful!
We will never have a dungeon delve where someone doesn't die. Never.
He held the goddamn door! He threw stones! And he died!
I had 2 more. Now they're gone. Kaput. Judd. He's with Omegle now.
Oh, no, my God. Does anyone have a diamond?
We're screwed. What are we gonna do without Judd? Why couldn't Arnold die?
Poor Judd. Man, he gave the last full measure of devotion, and I will always respect him for that.
Man, R.I.P. Judd. You died in the starter adventure with the 2024 rules with a spell that isn't even in the base 2024 rules. This is why I wrote the Questonomic.
Even though God told me it was going to happen, it doesn't make it hurt any less. Let's just cover him up with these rocks. And on the 3rd day, return to us.
What? Damn.
Christ.
That's all right.
Oh, poor
That's all right.
boy.
Oh, I'm trying to make a new character.
Rollins,
We're
it's
gonna
your
break.
turn.
I'll just attack this guy.
Go for it.
That's like 20 to hit.
It hits.
11
I was about to jump
damage.
to white.
I've come back to the turn of the tide.
My cleric is
11 damage.
11 damage.
Yeah.
You strike down the
And
goblin.
I'll move forward.
You move forward, and as you move forward, you turn
Judy.
and you look down the small ravine, and you see your brother down there.
It's not my
You can
brother.
tell. What?
Yeah.
He's
Brother, like title.
Your brother in
Ogma.
Your brother,
Your
in
bro.
Christ. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can just see his corpse.
Christ.
I look peaceful though.
You
Yeah.
nod your head like this.
You're with your god
You
now.
have your boulder pillow.
Elsie,
Firebolt.
Do it for me. Do it for me.
Damn. I will go ahead and try to shoot that one bullet.
Come on.
16?
16 hits.
Let's freaking go.
9.
The last goblin is killed.
Oh boy.
Yippee.
Oh man, we gotta save Sildar
I'll spare the dying.
and Judd.
Okay.
Judd's
Rollins.
dead.
Yeah, I got
Moving
Oh
on.
no.
Judge dead.
He done cooked.
You just said Judge dead.
Yippee! We did it.
A Pyrrhic victory at best. Losing Judd is pretty hard, but we're able to save Sildar. None of the rest of us died. Let's just make sure his sacrifice was not in vain.
All we can really do is keep going here, but that's gonna weigh heavy on the party. We're just gonna have to make sure that, we're never in a situation like that again.
Goblins defeated. Judd defeated. The party, in hopes to talk to him later, takes Sildar's unconscious body and they head out of the cave. You guys leave the cave. As you guys are doing so, you hear a clank come from inside the cave. One of the wolves has broken free from one of the chains.
Yeah.
You hold out some food for it, kind of just like
Some rations.
eats a little bit of it.
You have a pet?
Can you roll an insight check?
21.
There is something behind these eyes. This one's sort of like staring at you with intent.
I go,
You do that. You go,
yeah.
Pepper, what do you do?
I will unwild shape.
Oh, so smooth.
Hi, I'm Pepper. I'm playing Lycan, my persona, who's a druid. they have horns and they're pink and they're really powerful. They're a 9th level caster. Don't steal my OC.
This is rad. I was a little blindsided by it when Jacob said there's intent behind those eyes. I was like, is this like foreshadowing Beastmaster for Rourke? But no, it was even better. There's a freaking druid in our midst. I love that.
Okay, surprising, but I mean, I'm glad we rescued them. I didn't want to leave Lycan behind like that.
A dog or whatever is cool. I miss my Judd.
Well, and
Okay!
I thought that would change.
It's on a magic chain. Did they capture you, or were you just like, what
They
happened?
did. I was spending time with the herd.
Clark,
The pack?
the pack
Yeah,
of
the
wolves.
pack. There you go.
herd.
With the pack, and
The
they
herd.
and they took all of us and mistaked me as one of them.
Oh,
Damn, alright.
you're a druid then.
I am.
Also, speaking of that, you guys get 275 XP and level up, which we did on break. So you guys are now level 2. Okay, you guys gather up all the things, get on the cart, and head towards Phandalin. All right, a little bit of a skip forward. So the party heads to Phandelver and they talk to Sildar, and he explains the whole situation about how he got kidnapped and how there's this magical cave discovered here called Wave Echo Cave. All of this is not really that important. The party makes it to the little town of Phandalin and gets their money and drops off the carriage, and then they've got some business to conduct in town. More specifically, with a group of ruffians that have taken base in the town, a gang called the Red Brands. In fact, Arnold used to be one of these Red Brands until he got kicked out. And now that he's back, they don't really like that too much. But the party gets confronted by these Red Brands in the middle of the street, some of Arnold's old acquaintances. Guys, make your way over. The Sleeping Giant is a ramshackle tap room at the east end of town. 4 human ruffians linger on the covered porch, perched on empty ale barrels or leaning against the wall. They all wear grimy, scarlet cloaks, their sullen stares fixed on you as you approach. And one of the thugs spits on the ground. He goes, "Well, well," he snarls. "Here's a whole package of little puppies. What do you want, puppies? Come here to bark at us?"
Yes, indeed.
I don't know what's happening. I feel a lot like my character. That's what I'll do. Lycan doesn't know what's going on. They're from the forest. I'm just gonna stand blankly and just look at everyone and go,
Just let us inside and we'll leave you alone.
Yeah, let's see what you're made of. And he kind of rolls up his sleeves and he makes his way over towards you. Roll initiative. These 4 ruffians attack you.
Leave it to those pesky red brands to brew up some trouble for us. We'll show them what trouble really is.
We weren't doing anything to them. Like, what? Okay, I guess we're fighting now.
You know, we'll do this solid for Arnold, and we'll get rid of these guys.
They got beef. They got beef with him for no reason. Well, I mean, look, there's probably a reason, but I don't know what it is yet.
You know, Arnold has some revenge to do with the red brands. As Emma, you know, I understand why they set him up now. He sucks. They were right to do that. As Arnold, though, I guess I have to seek revenge.
Arnold, you are first.
I take out my dagger and I throw one.
You take out your dagger. They each go for their short swords, but you throw it over. Roll attack.
Oh, 24.
That hits.
You did it.
Roll damage.
4 damage, but then it has nick, right? So I can do that again. Oh, cool. Natural 1.
There we go. There he is.
Let's see what you're made of. He's like, you little... And he takes out his sword and he runs over towards you. And he attacks you twice with it. He gets a 22 and a 17.
Yeah, those hit.
You take 10 damage.
Well, it's also not that big a deal. I just want to tell him to go inside and tell him that Daddy Arnold is here to see them.
So you want to intimidate him?
Roll intimidation.
He goes, you go tell Daddy.
You suck so much, Arnold. Oh, you're so lame and stupid, and we all hate you, and we laugh at you, and we have a picture of you up in the hideout, and we throw darts at it for fun. We also got toilet paper in the hideout, and we put your face on it, so we wipe our hands with your face.
I know. You guys used to do that while I was here too.
Yeah, that's true. You suck, Arnold. He's like jaws hanging off. He's like bloodied. He's like one eye is like bruised. He's like, It's your turn. And the party defeats the red brands, even though they were pretty difficult to fight. I mean, each red brand thug has 2 attacks, and they're only level 2. So they get pretty roughed up. They decide to rest and then head to the base of the red brands at the manor at the top of the hill. But there's a dungeon up on top of that hill, a dungeon to delve. What? Spencer, what?
I have to go tell Judd's 4 wives that he's gone. So I think I'm gonna you guys go to the mansion. We'll reconvene. I'm gonna help plan the funeral a little bit. He's gonna come back, but like, it's the respect, right? The funeral and all that, and the grieving wives. I'll be back. You go kill those guys that were really strong, and I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Well, with the party down a paladin, they head into the manor. This is a whole dungeon crawl situation that's going on here. The party goes in, finds a secret door, sneaks their way around, finds their way into this large crevice area where they find a Nothic, which is a really unique part of this dungeon. Kind of plays into a little bit of the re-release of this adventure, Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk, which I would have much preferred to run. They really refined the adventure in that book, but we just had to play the original version because we're sticking to the text, because that's a part of the experiment. This is Dungeon Delve. But the party interacts with the Nothic. They don't really fight it or kill it. They just kind of leave it alone, and then they turn around the corner, and then they find this room that has a bunch of beaver hats in it, and Lycan, Pepper's character, is like, no, the beavers. It'll come up later. They take a bunch of the beaver skins, and then they find a secret door where they find the leader of the red brands, the one who's running this whole operation, Iarno, the Glassstaff. They're in for quite the confrontation. Oh my good gentleman. To be fair, I didn't know that was a door.
I think she says, I find that very hard to believe. In now, everyone.
You guys all file in.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Recognize this fellow, Arnold?
Is this...
This is
Glass-
Iarno,
Oh,
the
no.
Glassstaff.
This bitch is going down. For Arnold's sake, as Emma, I don't really care. But for Arnold, this man is dead.
Now this is going to be a dramatic confrontation. I am so ready for Arnold to just lay into this guy. And then we can mess him up, maybe take him back alive, learn some information, or kill him and take his stuff. I'm down for either.
Oh, Arnold, Hello.
Why are you so nervous?
I don't know.
Who is?
Because you know you've done something.
No. Those unfortunate events, we don't need to think about those. You are all my guests. I just didn't expect you to be here so soon. And now,
And alive?
well, I suppose that is true. Yes.
Oh my God.
He says, something you would like to know.
No, I just want to see you hurt.
Oh, jeez.
I'm a prisoner here.
You know, Arnold may be several things. He may be a coward, and he may be a bit of a chicken, and he may not be the best at throwing daggers. But when he hits, my goodness. But one thing I do know is that Arnold is not a liar. Unlike you, Glassstaff. We're here to wipe out the Red Brands, and if you're part of them,
Well, what do you plan to do with me?
Well,
I think that's up to you, Arnold.
you've got two choices right now. You can either kill all of them with us, or we can kill you.
I'll take my chances, and he casts mage armor on
All right,
himself.
let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, 1 wizard, 4 people in a room. He's ours.
Can I yell surprise and get a surprise?
Oh, damn it.
Arnold, please. I'm begging you, Arnold. Please, you can do it. He's all talk.
Elsie says, dibs on his stuff.
He is going to cast Shocking Grasp on you, Arnold. 21.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 3 lightning damage,
And you can't take reactions.
and you can't take opportunity attacks.
Oh, it's just
and then
opportunity
he,
attacks.
Yes, and then he's going to go, hoop. Lycan, you can get an opportunity attack.
Yo, I can also get an
Hit him,
opportunity
Lycan.
attack.
You can?
my guy.
Hit him.
With what?
My quarter staff.
Oh,
Bonk him like
I
Gandalf.
I see.
Whoop-ah! 13 to hit.
Miss. You hit his glass staff. You take yours, and like the staff that is clearly made of glass, harder than oak, as you strike into it, and he blocks it.
Good
21.
To know. Good to know.
21 definitely hits.
Staff
6.
6 damage. He opens the door, goes 5, 10, 15,
This is going to be really bad.
20, 25, 30.
Not yet.
Elsie, it's your turn.
I mean, I'll chase after him.
All right, 5, 10,
as
15,
far as my
20.
speed allows.
Oh, and when he's running, he's like, ha ha! Then he moves around, and he turns, and as you find him, he's at the door going, help, 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 help,
Okay.
help me, please!
Leave it to a wizard to be a frickin' coward in the face of battle. Again, 21 on initiative. 21. Somebody talk to Jacob Joshua Buds and tell him to have his NPC stop rolling so diggity dang high on their initiative. Give us a chance to actually do something. I'm casting Witch Bolt.
Nice.
14?
Miss.
What's with all these high ass ACs in this frickin' starter adventure?
Yeah, I love that. Isn't that fun?
I'm going to go over there. Did you kill these damn beavers? I'm gonna throw and whip them.
He's like,
It was you.
the beavers are none of my own.
That's a 20 to hit.
Get hits.
Goddamn.
And he'll be dragged 10 feet. And he dealt 6 damage.
Arnold, as much as you'd like to kill this fellow, we might need him alive.
You're right. I probably won't even hit him.
Here's the thing, Arnold. You don't hit very often, but when you do it, the results are terrifying.
Okay.
15?
That hits. He cast shield.
15, the magic freaking...
He uses his reaction to cast shield.
Oh, no.
Increasing his AC by 5. You go, oh, and you're about to hit him in the face. He goes, what? And it ping, bounces off. And he goes, ha ha, Arnold, typical.
You're a
Rourke, it's your
You're
turn.
mid.
I think I'm gonna. I'll bonus action Hunter's Mark him. I think I can shoot him from here.
That's a 17.
Miss. It's his turn. Cast Misty Step.
Yep.
Opens the door. He goes, help me! I'm being assaulted! 5, 10, 15. He moves in.
So many. And these red brands, they have multi-attack. We're just some randos, dude.
All these guys go into the initiative.
Oh, damn.
God
only
damn it.
verbally from
Come on.
Arnold.
Roll terribly. Roll terribly.
Please, we need like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm so ready.
20!
Jacob, you're only allowed to roll real dice from now on.
Show us. Show us.
Elsie, it's your turn.
Okay, this is bad, but I think I have a plan to stop this all dead in its tracks. Move up to here. I'm going to cast Sleep right here.
Nice.
5-foot radius sphere. All these guys are getting in.
Ooh.
That sleep spell. Sleep's good. I'm playing Baldur's Gate again. It's nasty to be able to put your opponents to sleep and then just go, eh. It's kind of like baby time stop. It's really good.
So 3 of them, the one that rolled an 18 is not incapacitated. The rest of them are.
Okay. The one I mark with a purple is incapacitated.
I would probably say to everyone, he's fleeing through there. There's a door in the back of the room. Do not let him get away.
Lycan.
With sleep, can I hurt them still?
So
Because they're not asleep yet.
the spell ends on a target if it takes damage, or someone within 5 feet of it takes an action to shake it out of the spell's effect.
That's good to know. Can you get me into the doorway where Elsie was first? I'm just going to try and thorn whip our feller again. That's a 10.
10 misses. This incapacitated one is like, and it like stumbles over towards you, but it can't do anything. Oh, and then it makes another save. At the end of its
fail.
turn.
DC 13.
Stumbles over, he's like,
I'll
right
catch
there.
him and put like a beaver pelt down.
Yellow means asleep. Yeah, Arnold, it's your turn. I also skipped one of my guys.
Okay.
Emma, I do want to let you know, if you attack the guy who's asleep, you will crit and you will get sneak attack if you hit him.
I swear to God.
Oh, whoa!
Triple crit.
Oh,
That means he's just instantly dead, right?
All right, roll all the damage.
16.
That's exactly his health.
Oh, that's
Hey,
horrible.
well freaking done.
Arnold, you go over that guy,
Guys,
and you put a beaver on him, and then Arnold, you just turn up and you just pull up his head and go.
I moved the beaver away.
While you're walking.
Arnold's like, oh, oh my!
Yeah.
That's gonna be you next.
I think Elsie's behind you like,
Oh, don't look. It's horrible.
Guys, what's going on over there?
Not another one.
Arnold's on a killing spree.
Don't come in here. Don't come in here. He'll kill you.
DC 13. DC 13.
You'll die.
Okay, he's out.
Oh no! It's happening all over again. Arnold, show mercy. Show mercy.
Arnold turns around. He's like,
Rourke, it's your turn.
Wait, doesn't your dagger have Nick?
oh yes.
Roll again.
That's okay.
good, that's
17 to hit.
17 hits.
so.
8.
Yeah.
8.
He walks in. Don't come in here. And he's like, oh! Rourke, it's your turn. Yeah.
I'll just shoot the guy that's over there.
This one, roll attack.
I rolled an 11.
That misses. That one falls asleep. This one is like, get up, and wakes him up.
All right, hey.
All right,
you
that's
have to use an action to do that.
yeah.
The glass staff says, you fools, take care of the wizard! And magic missiles fly down. He's targeting Elsie.
Oh no no.
Can he
no,
see me?
No no.
Doesn't need to see you for magic missile. That's not true. You have to be able to see to cast magic missile. That was a oopsie on my part. Sorry.
Well, that's cute because I cast shield as a reaction.
Slay.
My last spell slot.
Just get the wizard! And then he's like, is she dead? No. Elsie.
I'm gonna take Kayvon, my little raven, pick him off my shoulder, put him on between Lycan's horns, and have him peck that guy and cast Shocking Grasp. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
8 points of lightning damage.
His little hand comes out and kills him. And the
Lycan,
bird's still
it's your turn.
on top. If I turn into a wolf,
Yep.
and let's say, I don't know, for flavor, I keep my little horns as a wolf, and the bird's still on top of it.
That's cool.
Would that
Yeah.
be pack tactics?
That's insane.
It just says assistance within 5 feet,
Yeah, I mean,
even upwards.
Technically, Arnold's within 5 feet. Oh, but you're talking about just mobility.
Yeah, the bird's just like, oh, as you go into attack now.
Go get him, Kayvon.
So is this guy still alive in front of us?
Yes.
Okay, I will turn into a wolf.
So, 2024 Wild Shape, you don't get the new hit points, but
No,
instead
I
you
just
keep
get
your
temporary hit points
But you
on
get
top of
2 temporary hit
I
points.
do. It's a bonus action, so I can
hell
still
yeah.
bite the
Nice.
fuck out of this guy. 16.
although that-
yes.
16 hits.
5.
He's like
5, he's almost dead.
5. I also think the new one's really good. The new wolf,
Yeah?
he's prone no matter what.
Oh!
Also, wild shape says I can speak.
Oh.
So I'm still a dog. I'm like, yes.
Arnold.
okay. I'm gonna hit that guy.
Or you have advantage, he's prone.
Arnold! I rolled advantage.
Oh,
I rolled a 2 and then a 4.
Arnold.
I
was our
hate
plan, I think.
Arnold.
Hey.
So
It happens.
much.
It happens.
Oh my god,
He was so
Arnold.
excited from those last ones. He was
Yeah.
Your bloodlust is taken over.
He's on the ground held down by a dog. He's like, ooh.
Oh,
He's
he
like,
was.
oh.
Overstimulated.
And then he'll get a 7 to hit you, and then a 12 to hit you.
Miss, bitch.
Wow. Rourke.
I am just gonna start shooting the.
He's like, haha, misses, and then an arrow's gonna fly right at his face.
I hope so.
Yeah, hopefully. Nope. I rolled a 4.
Level 2.
Love that. Iarno goes, oh no!
I might just run all the way.
That's what
That's what I was saying
That's what I'm
to
saying
do,
we
yeah.
should do.
Yeah.
Get
Help
him.
me!
This
On
is
it,
full of
boss.
them. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we might be in trouble here. We may have to prepare to beat a hasty retreat.
Elsie.
I'll have Kayvon cast Shocking Grasp again. 18 to hit,
Did he die?
please.
He's at 1 hit point.
You're kidding.
Son of a bitch.
I'm just getting ready for Glass to have to potentially make a break for it over here.
One of the bugbears goes, moves in. Arnold,
Uh-oh.
here's a javelin.
Uh-oh.
This is bad.
17.
Yeah, that hits.
5 piercing. All right, Lycan, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna try and get this
All right,
guy out of the
him.
way. I fail.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
like, oh,
We
the
may
dog!
need
Get the damn dog!
We may need-
The bugbear's gonna throw a javelin at you. He gets a 21.
That hits.
5 piercing damage to you, Lycan. Arnold, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try and hit him then.
Okay, roll attack.
Dude!
So this bugbear, his name is Mosk. Are you guys still wearing the outfits?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he walks in and he goes, which is which? And he has an eye patch on. And Iarno says, the ones that aren't, you know, them. And he goes, I can't tell the difference.
I'm just a dog in a scarf.
Oh, the dog. Okay, the dog. Okay.
Uh-oh. No, I'm fine. It's still
one-
me. It's me.
Oh, one of your men can turn into a dog. And then this one right here says, no, they can't. He's trying to kill me. And he takes his short sword and he attacks you and he gets an 11.
Miss.
Then he gets a 14.
Yes.
God, this
Fortunately,
freaking
he does hit me.
7 piercing damage.
Oh, that's bad.
With
Go
lightning point.
ahead and try to shoot the guy with 1 hit point. 15 plus 7.
There we
Yes.
go. There we
Oh,
go.
yes.
Thank God.
6 damage to
Dude
the
with
guy
one hit
with
point.
1 hit point.
He's like, oh, sweet
right,
release.
we're-
It's a 7 to hit you.
No,
Then a 20.
Hey. Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Well.
4 piercing.
I'm down.
Oh no.
Like, and they strike you down. They're like, hey.
We can't lose Pep again. We can't lose Pep again. This is spiraling out of control. This is getting really bad.
I hate to say it, but I'm comfortable here. I've been here before. And honestly, Emma got bonked on the head a couple times in the first episode. Maybe it's my turn to know that pain. I wonder if I could be that red brand.
I would
It's
say
like Judd all
this
over
is
again.
17 and 16 to hit you, Rourke.
Both. Oh, 16 misses.
Okay, so just 1.
Yeah.
6 piercing. Iarno goes, hee hee ha ha.
Come on, that nothing has to fuck him up.
Please.
What are you doing here? He goes, I'm trying to get the treasures. And he
What are
says,
his
well, stay
secrets?
there. Elsie.
So I'm gonna have my bird, poor little Kayvon. I'm gonna have him fly out of range and go to that guy.
Okay.
We'll provoke an attack of opportunity.
9.
No.
Oh!
And shocking grasp. 15.
Hey.
Dude,
6
nice.
points of lightning damage, and then I am going to move.
Iarno sees you and he says, making an escape, are you?
Well, you're the expert.
Oh! He uses his ready to action to cast magic missile.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I can't do it. I can't do shit about that.
You take 10 force damage.
I have a single hit point.
He goes, God, what does it take to kill you?
We had healing potions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have
Okay.
2.
Who has them?
I don't know. We never delineated this.
Okay, I'm going to roll 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
The first one,
Is this to have both of them?
Jack has the first
Okay.
one.
Oh.
Sick.
The second one, Pepper has the
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay.
okay.
Well, that sucks. But drinking potions is a bonus action,
action.
in
It is.
2024 now,
2024,
right?
it's a bonus
Okay. Well,
action.
then I will use my bonus action to drink the potion of healing.
Okay, drink it. 2d4
So
plus 2.
That's 9. I'm back to 10.
Like you roll a death save.
Oh, right.
Arnold,
I'm gonna keep running.
25,
I
35,
assumed it was loading.
10,
It's
15,
not the first time you had to flee
20.
this place.
25, 30, 45, 50, 55, 60. You want to open this door?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Like. Uh-oh. Okay. Out of the frying pan.
Nope. I
Three
closed the
large
door.
stone sarcophagi stand within this dusty crypt, and propped up against each sarcophagi is a human skeleton clad in bits of rusty mail.
Don't come this way, guys. It's no good.
The only other way to go is where glass stuff is.
Oh, yeah, we'll fucking whoop his ass.
As you're closing it, one of the skeletons goes and like looks at you, and you're like, oh! And you close it. Rourke,
So I'll go 30 feet
5,
that
10,
way. I'll
15.
jump over the chasm.
20,
Got
25.
the running start.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I got the 10. Right. I can use my bonus action to dash again, though. To try to get a low of a 30
5,
over there. And
10.
then I get 2
Now you can see him right there.
temporary hit points as well. That's a 3.
Oh,
His
damn.
wife. And he's like, at 10 hit points, he's like,
Damn.
Iarno,
Man, this-
he kind of peeks around. He says, "Do you do anything? You nothing." And he just shrugs. And he's like, "Ah!" And he turns around to the other side and he looks over at all of you. Says, "They're gonna get away." Holds out his staff, points it at Elsie.
Guys, we should have trapped him in that first room when we had the chance.
He rolled a freaking 21 on his
Yeah,
initiative. What can we do
he
against
got
such
out real
reckless
quick.
speed?
1
See,
second.
this is why Dungeon Delve sucks.
They just have really high initiatives.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
22.
Ooh.
Nice.
He tries to cast hold person on you.
Oh.
Whoa! Wowie,
He's like,
wowie,
"Stop!"
wow.
He
And
really wants
you
to get
succeed.
at you.
Kind of a cold comfort
Elsie.
at this point. Rourke, you gotta kill this second guy.
I'm good. I can only take certain shots.
I
here,
understand,
alright?
but I really want this man dead.
Oh.
I will target this man
'Kay.
with a shocking grasp. I'm leaving the bird there because the bird will block at least one attack from that guy on the
Okay.
bridge. +5, 18 to hit, 3 points of
This one?
lightning, and
Points
he
of
cannot
lightning.
take opportunity attacks until the start of his next turn.
That's
Okay.
really good.
You got this. I believe
right,
in
let's
you.
go.
I believe in you. I am moving all the way down. Trying to fall back.
Lycan.
Oh, the
Roll a death
bugbears! I
save.
forgot about the bugbears. They're
All I'm
gonna
s-
murder me.
is that I have a chance to roll a 20 somewhere in here. All I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's another fail. You have 2 fails.
Oh,
no.
boy.
Back to back.
It's
Damn.
not looking good. But
Iarno, she's getting away. Get her! 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Takes out a javelin.
5 feet.
Natural 1.
Just 2 more I gotta dodge. No big deal.
Arnold, it's your turn.
Come on, Arnold.
Right.
You might as well.
Who should I hit?
This guy.
That-
yeah,
yeah.
just get him. He's low. If we because that's 2 attacks right there. If we can
Yeah,
take
we
him
can
out,
drop him out.
that immediately
Guys, I'm
makes our
rolling a real
chances
dice
better.
this time.
Good.
Spencer, give me a good look.
You also sneak attack if you get it.
14.
Beats it, beats it.
Oh!
Their AC is 14.
Yes!
Oh.
Yes!
Sneak
10!
attack, sneak attack
10.
too.
He's dead. You're like, you have to hit this. And Rourke, you're like, I'll try. Else you start running. Bugbear cuts you off as he's like throwing a javelin at you. Like it's like, trying to crawl towards the stairs. Arnold throws the dagger. And that guy just takes it in the head and he dies. This one, which is Mosk. Are you sure they ain't red bread, Gianna? And he goes, no, they aren't. They're just disguised like them. You fools.
Yes!
Kill them. And he goes, okay.
You wouldn't do that to a comrade, would you, old boy?
I will not. Roll deception.
That's the real
This is a thing in the book.
traitor.
I'm not making this up. This is the thing. The
Nice.
bugbears can't tell the difference.
13.
You need a 15.
Oh,
He goes, that sounds suspicious.
Well, it was worth a try.
Throws a javelin. Gets a 9!
Oh.
Dodging javelins.
Damn,
Rourke.
yeah, okay. I'm gonna yell, it's a mutiny, guys, if you have anything sort of...
Yeah, we're rebelling against glass staff.
If you have any
Forming a
complaints,
union.
now's the time.
Get him.
Are you serious? Roll
Yeah.
persuasion.
Do
Okay.
it. Do it.
Yeah, that's a 12.
Oh,
They're like,
close. We're confusing them. We're confusing them.
Yeah,
yeah.
we're almost there, guys.
14 plus 7.
Okay, that hits.
21?
21.
Okay,
That's good, that's
cool.
good.
He's
He can't-
Hunter's Mark, so 2d6 this time.
Even if he shielded,
Can't shield
he
that.
can't shield it.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's really
He
good.
can't shield
12.
it. You shoot the arrow over at him, and he's like, "Get them, you fools!" And then it's in slow-mo as Arnold throws the dagger, and Rourke, you run over, and you just like jump through the air and like shoot an arrow over at him, and he's like, "No!" And he casts shield, but it just goes through, and he's like, "Oh!" He falls onto the ground and bleeds out and dies.
Ah,
Great
Nice,
job.
nice.
The red brands and the bugbears are like, "Oh, oh, oh!" The bugbears immediately stop. The red brand in the back also is like, "Oh shit!" And he also kind of stops. He doesn't surrender. He's just like not fighting as the glass staff dies. You guys are currently out of combat, but we're gonna
Okay.
stay in it because you're dying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Sorry,
still
go
have
ahead.
a bonus action,
Okay.
I believe. So
Okay.
I'm going to use that to do adrenaline rush, try to get close to Lycan, as close as I can. So I got 30 feet.
That's where you can get.
that works too.
You are
good.
alive.
I'm good.
You guys have survived the red brand hideout. Holy shit, that was
Holy
insane.
moly.
Damn.
That was
I-
insane.
I don't think I've ever had a more tense D&D session. Goddamn liar.
Real dude.
That was insane.
I
At
have
least
never
when-
wanted to live so bad.
when you hit that attack at the end, I was like,
Dude, that was crazy.
so
I really
clutch.
didn't
So
think he was
clutch.
gonna
I'm
hit.
so glad
I knew
was
you
able-
could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I believed in you.
Thank
Wow.
you, Spencer's Dice.
And everybody lives. That was some insane strategy and playing from all of those players there. And honestly, I gotta hand it to 2024. A lot of the very small and slight rule changes made for a really interesting and dynamic combat. One that was really easy to track and play through. Now, to be fair, we didn't really get the full scope of what 2024 can do. We really only got to level 2 here. We did play all the way up to level 3 and played a good portion of the rest of the adventure. Unfortunately, that isn't going to be present here in this Dungeon Delve episode because it was just way too long. In the future, we're planning on Dungeon Delve episodes being a little shorter because this literally took me months to edit, and I would much rather get these episodes out faster to you guys. But again, if you want to watch that full VOD, it is full of some gold. There was literally a point in the second session where we had to roll random encounters, and we got owlbears so many times. It was ridiculous. You have to go watch it. There is also an enormous goblin encounter as the party at level 3 attacks Cragmaw Castle, and it goes so unbelievably wrong. I really wish I could edit it down for you guys, but I'm trying to get this video out by the end of the year. And look at that. Happy New Year's. Overall, I think this experiment was a huge success. I learned a lot. Mainly that the 2024 rules really don't have that many changes. Now, to be fair, we only played levels 1 through 3, but man, Ranger? There are still some rulings that I really disagree with how they took the design aspect of the 2014 Ranger and applied it to 2024. They had a perfectly good Ranger fix with Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, and it feels like they just threw it all away and made Ranger boring again for 2024. But is it broken? It doesn't feel like it, at least in these early levels. Rourke really shined in all of these combats, and that was really surprising to see. It was kind of annoying to constantly reference back and find what the old rule was, and even then, we weren't even playing entirely by the 2024 rules. I forgot that you can move through other creature spaces, and that would have completely changed the combat. But did it make or break the game? I think it did, but in a completely different way. If I could go back in time and change anything about this episode, I would have had us play the first part of the adventure again, but in 2014, and seen what the real differences would have been. My prediction would have been that it would have felt a lot more difficult. Short resting would have been more difficult, we wouldn't be healing nearly as much, and everybody's abilities wouldn't have been as good. I mean, Arnold would have still been Arnold, but what are you going to do about that? I think the MVP rule here is the weapon masteries. Rollins had graze on her greatsword, meaning she was dealing damage even if she was missing. Having Nick giving you 2 to 3 attacks a turn, so amazing. Everybody just felt a little bit more powerful, which I kind of liked. Not in a way that felt cheap or wrong, but in a way that felt fair. And I think that's the best analysis that I have of 2024 right now. Every rule change to me seems pretty fair. Yeah, there's flavor stuff that I disagree with, and maybe I don't love every rule change that they did. But like I said at the beginning, that's kind of the beauty of this system. I don't have to run it by that if I don't want to. I can find the parts of it that I really enjoy, and I can take and tweak and do what I want with it. Which is why we have so much really great homebrew out there. But let's answer that question. Is 2024 backwards compatible? Yes, overwhelmingly so, I think. Lost Mines of Phandelver was a breeze to run in 2024. There was a couple of changes that I needed to do by looking up in the book, and that was a little cumbersome, but it never was to a detriment. If anything, I was always pleasantly surprised to go, okay, is this how this rule works in 2024? Oh no, it actually works like this now. That's a lot easier actually. And then we just ran it going forward. So yeah, for the future of Dungeon Delve, we'll probably be running with 2024, just so we can play test it. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments what your opinions are. This whole 2014 versus 2024 debate really goes back and forth a lot. It's a complicated discussion about game rules, and I wanted to put it to the test, and I think we proved something here. So let me know if you feel like your mind has been changed, or if this doubled down any thoughts that you already had. Thanks for watching this episode of Dungeon Delve. I really appreciate everybody's support in these episodes. I read a lot of the comments, and it's really cool to see how much outward positivity there is towards this new series that started as an experiment. It's been a lot of fun for us, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. We're going to be reformatting a little bit for the new year, just mainly to make my job easier as I edit these kind of by myself right now. But we've got a lot of really fun episodes planned for the future. And no, I don't think we'll just stick with D&D. Again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!
We bring the boom to you. Arnold brings the opposite of whatever the boom is.
Arnold brings absolutely nothing.
He kind of just takes up space.
Arnold drags everybody down.
You're only as strong as your weakest link.